In today's world, media plays a very prominent role in all spheres of life. All are well acquainted with internet, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, etc. The world enjoys the boon of the new century. Now, let me introduce to you the passionate priest of our time, Blessed James Alberione, who used media to instill faith and hope in the people. Pope St. Paul VI affirmed, Alberione was attentive to the signs of the time and has used the powerful means to reach out to the people. He has given new means and possibilities to express the Church's mission in the modern world. Pope St. John Paul II said, Blessed Alberione stands as a beacon of truth in a world that is often without sound spiritual references. James Alberione was born in San Lorenzo de Fossano in Italy. He grew up in a Catholic family who were farmers. As a child, James was a fragile boy. When his father and brothers worked late night in the field, little James' task was to carry the lantern to give them light. This childhood task would reflect his future mission as the one carrying the light to the world. At a very early age of 7, he expressed his desire to be a priest. At the age of 16, he joined the seminary of Alba to become a priest. On 31st December 1900, at the dawn of the new century, he knelt in prayer before the Blessed Sacrament for 4 hours. In these moments of prayer, he experienced a divine light that issued from the sacred host, which impelled him to do something for the modern century. After his intensive studies, he was ordained as a priest on 29 June 1907. In the year 1913, the Bishop of Alba appointed him as the editor of the diocesan newspaper. He was thrilled at this offer. By now, Father James knew that it was the press, the agent, to reach out to the modern world. Many young boys felt attracted to his mission and vision. He had to endure many trials in health, in the apostolate, and in finance. He learned from his friend and guide, Venerable Canon Francesco Chiesa, to transform everything into prayer. In moments of discernment, he would confine himself to his room for 2 to 3 days, and during this time he had 3 dreams. In the first, he heard a voice said to him, he would face deviation and defection, but persevere, you will receive the best. In another dream, he heard the Jesus Master say, do not be afraid, I am with you. From here, I will enlighten you. In the third dream, before starting a magazine, he saw Jesus Master walking in the field and saying to him, see, the work to be done is great. He understood clearly his future mission. Father James Alberione was so zealous in giving wings to his dream that neither rest nor comfort, appreciation or applause mattered to him at all. His goal was clear, to spread far and wide the good news of the gospel. It is from 1908 he prayed and asked for prayers that a congregation of women may be formed that would be mainly dedicated to prayer before the Blessed Sacrament, to intercede for the needs of humanity, especially for the success of the Pauline mission and for the sanctification of the priest. And it was in 1924 that the pious disciples of the Divine Master were born as a congregation. He formed young men and women who would take ahead the work he started. He believed that when one is enlightened, one sees life with different perspective and enjoys living it. May God continue to work in and through all those who are engaged in using the powerful tool of media to combat the destructive forces and proclaim the truth that alone can save us.